DB Saga's gotta be one of the most frustrating categories in the game. It includes Kid Goku, but 23rd World Tournament, nowhere to be seen. Today, we're all about DB Saga. We want to find out how we can handle business without the new Kid Goku. Path to Power is in the house. Demon King Piccolo stepping in first, frame one transformation right there. So, the Path to Power Kid Goku. This is all about him. It's all about the team as well. So, we're at 290 starting off. We've got Goku's charge, great raise attack, raises defense, immense damage. Okay, no debuff, but you know, it is what it is. We've got the Dragon Team assemble when there is a Yamcha, Roshi, Bulma, Bunny, Bulma, or Oolong in the same time. Honestly, they might as well just remove the Oolong bit. There are no good Oolongs. We get massively raised attack and greatly raised defense for one turn, immense damage, and great loads attack. Okay, I've got the friendship attack. This is basically the same as the Dragon Team assemble, but with Hachan, so different animation, same stuff. Get 100% attack, get the 50% defense for one turn, immense damage, and greatly lowers defense. No, greatly lowers attack. Yeah. So, we're up against, this is Colonel Silver, isn't it? Yeah. Now, since he does a type advantage, let's try and drop him in slot 1. So his kit, let's go through it. Attack and defense was 159%. DB Saga Youth or Dragon Ball Seekers, key +3, attack and defense was 50. And he's a Rainbow Orb Changer. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack and defense is 159%. For every key sphere obtained, we get attack and defense plus 30%. For every rainbow key sphere obtained, we get crit and damage reduction of 10%. 3 or more key spheres obtained, or 1 is the third attacker, we get 159 defense. 5 or more key spheres, or 3 is the third attacker, we get an additional super with a great chance of being a super. 7 or more key spheres, or 5 or more as the third attacker. All allies crit chance and damage reduction rate of 8%. And then all allies attacking defense plus 8% for 2 turns. So right here we can grab the 8, which means we're able to keep him on rotation. Let's keep him next to Mai, and then we'll float off Demon King Piccolo, type the advantage. So what we're trying to do here, we're trying to beat this DB Saga mission while also, you know, showcasing this guy. Let's see what he can do for the team, because this guy's like a Glorio type where it's like, you see he's doing in 19 million, minus 69%. So he's not at full power, but you know, decent number, 19 million starting off, pretty good. But it's what he's doing for the team that really is where he shines. I just had to get that in. Oh, his Bulma as well. So it's just like in the first episode, right? So Goku leaves his house, Bulma shows up and shoots him. Okay, so we're up against, I don't even know. I have no idea who this is. I want to be real. Let's drop the 5. Let's drop the 4. So we get the unit super with Bulma. So you know, we're looking at a strong combo here. Kid Goku and then Youth Bulma here. You know, Demon King Piccolo giving us that legendary power. Let's just do that. So, Path to Power Kid Goku giving us the extra 8% attack and defense, and we're at 7.4 starting off with a friend. Now, of course, you know, nothing. Damn. Okay, guess we do need to crit, huh? There we go. Now we're starting to do some damage. But trying to beat this mission while also, you know, no new unit, technically. Because Path to Power Kid Goku, he's not new. But he is, you know, more recent than most units that have an Easy 8, right? It's like they dropped this Kid Goku Easy 8. And, Angel Golden Frieza is, he's frozen, right? In Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, he's locked away, right? He's been sealed in the dungeon beneath. Ooh. Mai's got type advantage, just throw her up front. So we do get the unit super for this guy. So 358, but Mai does also support, doesn't she? Yeah, she gives support. So the thing about DB Saga is really like... So we get the 7 right here. That pushes us up to 655. Get the 10. So it's like DB Saga, it's a nice cohesive team. Like, that everyone's supporting everyone. But it's sort of like, they're just not up to stuff, If you don't have the new Kid Goku, the AGL Kid Goku and Chi-Chi, that's on me, right? You throw those two on, and we're looking good. But as we are now, if you're someone like me, where you don't summon on every single banner, you don't have the capacity to summon for every single unit, right? So you get situations like this, where the team's good, but you're missing the biggest buff in a very long time. Demon King Piccolo, like, he's good, but he's no Kid Goku. You know what I mean? What am I trying to say here? So that was a 26 we dropped. So he's done. Yeah, so down he goes. On to the next phase. Who's next? So Murasaki we're up against. Okay. Ooh, we can drop the active. Let's do that. I love it. The Dokkan fishing reference. Okay, so now all we need is Super Saiyan Hercule from that support memory. So 375 versus 247. Let's drop Kid Goku up front. Can get... I mean, we don't need many for him. We can hold back with you. Let's grab the 10. Get the boost from Bulma. And we'll grab this for you. So what's Murasaki saying? So 65. We're at 15. So part of the Power Kid Goku, we're seeing his impact once again. The 2-turn support. The 8% attack and defense. Boosting us a little bit. Of course, Bulma, also a big part, with her 7 orbs. But, yeah. I mean, this is going pretty well, honestly. The thing about this team is that there's only like a few units that you can really use that can survive. Now, in this red zone, are they going to make, battle hard and formidable foes? Are they going to make it so every normal is a 2 trillion, you instantly die? I don't quite think so. Because they know what they're dealing with. The devs know that most of these guys are old units. Most of these guys are uneasy aid, free to play garbage, So let's take a look at DB Saga. Let's see. Oh, we can stand by. But let's take a quick look at DB Saga. Like, this is... It's not the craziest. Let's just say that. Like, how many of these guys are World Tournament only? Like, you can't get the Arales, and they're useless. Physical Kami's bad. He has an easy aid. They're trash. Roshi. Now, Roshi. I'm not going to say he's complete, utter garbage uselessness. But I don't know, This guy, he can fulfill a role. Let's just say that, You get him on the team, and we're looking better. Because he's got that unit super with Goku, or Krillin, right? Not really sure what it does, but yeah. Like Roshi, I don't like him, right? I don't like the fact that they made a Peppy Gals leader that isn't on the category. It really annoys me when they have a leader that isn't in the category, because it means you can't run the friend lead, right? Back in the Peppy Yao saga, when I was doing those heroine battles, I had Vidal as the leader, because I was not summoning Orochi, hell no. But because of that, we had to run double Vidal, the amount of deaths we had. Whereas if I had this Roshi, we'd be looking much better. So I can say that, but, it is what it is, right? You choose what you summon on. But Kid Goku and Chi-Chi, they're the biggest buffs, Like, look at this. Demon King Piccolo. This guy's free to play. It's like they made good units, but it's really like let's stand by. Yeah. Well, let's actually play this. Yeah.
Dragon Balls, eh? No. I can't wait to get my hands on all 7 to regain my lost youth.
Okay, so he drops the Dragon Balls. We're doing the Demon King Piccolo Kamehameha. Okay. Let's give the 3 to Mai. Can we get 7? We can get 9 right here. So Mai, you don't realize right there. So who is this? This is Commander Red, isn't it? I think this is Commander Red. So Commander Red hit us with a guaranteed evasion. No, guaranteed, no, that's not him. No. I don't know who this guy is. He's somebody is all I'm saying. But whoever this is hit us with the guaranteed hit. Yeah, they want you to summon on Tech UI. Hey, remember the guaranteed hit? It exists, by the way. And look who's on the banner. Tech UI, he's on there. You want to get him. Guaranteed evasion. Guaranteed hit, everyone. Disables evasion. But we're not falling for the bait. Me and you, we're in this together. DB Saga, we're in this together. Mai is going to be A-okay. We're at 8 million already. Look at her go. Shu coming in for the assist. The Flying Fortress, taking him down slowly but surely. And then look at that, double digits. As expected. So 21 million for the Path to Power Kid Goku. Right here. What is he saying? Oh, and there's the crit. So this guy, he has the same build as Super Saiyan 4s. Unlike in Festival of Battles, you don't need to stack with this guy. So critting, we're okay with crits. The Super Saiyan 4s, if they crit too much, you're going to lose out on some stacks. Then again, that event is so long, it's like it doesn't really matter. Dude, speaking of Festival of Battles, it's sort of like I've seen people defend World Tournament, and like I was pushing it a bit too far in my opinion, because I've seen it firsthand, losing 4 hours of your life because someone decided to not do enough damage, or you die 56 turns in, or in my case 69 turns in. I get it, right? But World Tournament, I don't know. It's like the Festival of Battles, maybe it takes you a couple tries. Yeah, it takes you many hours to do. But World Tournament is a non-stop grind for units that aren't really so great, Once you want, like I haven't completed the Festival of Battles myself, but if you do, you never have to touch it again. Unless you want to go back in, there's no reason to ever go back in. But the World Tournament, they're going to keep pumping that out, right? They're going to keep giving us garbage Easy A's. They're going to keep giving us garbage LRs that you can't rainbow for half a year. So, it's like, I don't know, I think, that's the thing. Like, in theory, I would take World Tournament over the Festival of Battles. But, like, you gotta remember, they're gonna keep giving us that, right? They're gonna keep giving us World Tournament. It's not going away anytime soon. Oh, he's supering. I've never seen this before. We do take the hit and he seals us, okay. I mean, he's basically done this turn anyway. But, like, look at our team, We're running World Tournament Easy A Piccolo. Demon King Piccolo. You know, that brings me to another point of when they initially revealed the Path to Power Kid Goku Easy. We're all over the place here, but it's all linked, right? When they initially revealed the Path to Power Kid Goku Easy A, it's like I was thinking, man, couldn't they have picked anyone else? And you know, they really couldn't have. They really couldn't have, because this is a DB saga. This is what we're all about, right? They released that youth mission, but this is about DB Saga. And if we take a look at DB Saga, that's not exactly, you know, top 10 units in there, apart from this Goku himself. Bulma is still guarding. She's got the 7. If we do that, let's actually transform with the Demon King. Let's see what he does.
Go on, wish. What is your wish? Now, dragon, restore my youth. Return me to the age when I was overflowing with power.
Okay, so we've got the Demon King is out. Get ourselves to 100% HP. General Blue is going to be going down here. Double digits, nice. So 7.5 for Bulma. But it's sort of like the DB Saga buffs. There's not much they can do. And like, look at our team. We're running Path to Power Kid Goku. He's the Easy A unit. We're running Bunny Bulma. We're running Mai. We're running World Tournament Demon King Piccolo. Free to play Demon King Piccolo. LR Bulma from 2023. You know, it's like they don't give us many options, but when they do, they're really strong. But that, you know, brings us to the issue. If you don't get them, you're not looking good. You know what I mean? So we did get, I mean, that's the impact of Path to Power Kid Goku. Bulma survived right there, thanks to the crit and damage reduction support. Thanks to the attack and defense support right there from Path to Power Kid Goku, boosting us a little bit. She's taking hits, but you know, she's tanking them. That's what we're saying. So 28 million for this guy. Seeing some good numbers. This guy and you know, the new one going to be the main damage leader of the team. Okay, I'd like a crit, please. Okay, a bit of a battle of Murasaki. No, this is not Murasaki. This is Tao. How did I get that name wrong? Look at me, I'm washed already. So 6.9 for Mai. Now Tao has not supered yet, but if we know anything about Mai, she's got that dodge in her, right? You know, Tao could drop 50 supers right here, and Mai's dodging all of them. What are we saying here? So it's a double super we're seeing. Oh, putting on the show for us. Thank you, Mai. Get the triple. Now, if Tao's supers, I don't think we're living. So we're gonna have to, you know, do a little bit of UI go. Ooh. The quad super, everybody. Quite the. Oh. Okay, I see. So it seems, you know, we didn't even need that. Tao, you know, we scared him off. How about that? Let's drop this. Get the 6. We can still get 5, so that gives us a little bit of a boost. But it does, you know, lock her out of a guaranteed additional super. Let's grab this for the healing. How are we doing right here? So we do take the hit. Are we good? 182, okay. Yeah, so this guy is not a slot 1 unit. But then again, I mean, look at what we're running, right? I'm not too keen on putting Bulma up front. But like, look at this damage. We're seeing some good stuff. 22. The impact of Path to Power Kid Goku, everybody. He's boosted us just by existing. You know, that 2-turn support, the 8% attack and defense. May not sound like a lot, but look at us. Because of that, we were able to survive the Dodon Ray that Tao threw at us. Throw another one. Huh? Damn. Well, that was awkward. I mean, I get it. I get it, right? She didn't have a guard. It did make sense for us to go down right there. How unfortunate. But here we are, episode 1 of Dragon Ball. We're watching the show in our phone. This is what Dokkan is all about, right? We relive the anime in the phone. Portable TV we're seeing right here. Okay. Isn't this just a little bit sad to you, though? The fact these two can't link. I get it. They're the same unit. They're the same guy. This is both Kid Goku. But, come on. Like, be nice, They could have made the exception for DB Saga only. Dude, I completely forgot that emotion. Look at this, man. It's like, to me, it's like, come on, man. They really couldn't have, they couldn't have, let's drop this for you. I don't know what it is, but I keep thinking he's a slot 1 unit, but really he isn't. Just because of this 22% chance to dodge everything. It's like, I'm seeing that, I'm like, yeah, he's going in slot 1. And like, on a regular team, he wouldn't. But then again, we're running DB Saga. So we're A-OK right here. Starting off with 5 million. One thing I can say is that, when they said that, this guy's going to work well with the new Kid Goku, it's like I was kind of skeptical on that. Because they got the same name. We can't link him together. But then they made him a floater. He's not a floater, but it's easier to make everyone on the team better when you float him. So that way, Goku holds down, I don't know, slot 1 maybe. Just make sure they're on different rotations is what they want us to do, basically. We'll have Bunny, we'll have you up front because you got type advantage. We'll give this another try. If we go down, it is what it is. But, I mean, we're seeing Power to Power Kid Goku. He's given us quite a bit of boost right here. I think we got the 9. So 7.6 right here. Get the attack and defense was 8%. I always going to mention that because it doesn't sound like a lot. And really, it isn't. But it is something, When you're running a team like this where we're doing nothing, it sort of is sad, It truly is. Like, what's his threshold? They really should be telling us. Like, they got to stop with the, reduces enemy damage by a certain amount. Just tell us the number, right? How much is that certain amount? Because I can't tell. We're doing nothing. What's the Demon King saying? See, even he's throwing out zeros. Here comes Bulma, saving the day. But it's like, this isn't, a DB Saga situation. This is a Dokkan situation. Goku and Frieza had it. Fusions and Masu had it. Beast Gohan had it. It's like, at least tell us how much it. Like, look at this. Reduces damage by below a certain amount to 0. That doesn't help. It really doesn't. At least tell me what the certain amount is, You see our situation. Like, we can't get 7 for Bulma. But what are we saying for Kid Goku? Yeah. So you can see. Oh. Like, it doesn't matter if we get the 7. Because we only need 5. Because if we take a look, we've got here. Because he's in slot 3. So let's go for the 6 right here. And you can see our stats do jump up a little bit. So he's at 16 million. Like, this is the rotation, LR Bulma helping us out. Kid Goku up front. And then Path to Power floating off. Making it a little bit easier to, boost the team right here. We've got 19 million. We do get I think this is the hidden potential. Nice. So down he goes, whoever that is. So who's next? Murasaki. Okay, so I think we're gonna drop Bulma up front because she's type neutral right here compared to type disadvantage. Give this to Mai. And then the Demon King. Let's see. TheRealMark tech keys is obtained. We don't have any tech key spheres. Whatever. Let's just give him the 8 right here. So no tech key spheres because we gave him to Mai, I think. Boma. Okay. Never seen that KO sprite before. And I bet you haven't either. So we'll give it one more try before, we call it a day. If DB Saga can cook or not, you decide. Now, of course, we don't have to bring the full DB Saga squad. But, I do like to theme my videos. So we bring the 6 unit squad right here. Thank you, Boma. So 4.29 right here. Path to Power Goku is not on the rotation. You may be able to tell right here. Because we're looking like we're on our last legs a little bit. But look at her go, man. No. Okay. So no super from Colonel Silver right here. Is he going for Mai? If he's going for Mai, we're just going to dodge that. So there's one. Okay. Okay, there's the second one, putting on a show for us. Thank you, Mai. Can we get the third? I think a hidden potential might be on the way. Oh, and yes, I was correct. There we go. There we go. So if he decides to super, we'd be okay. We're just going to dodge that. So no super, but we did dodge them. Here's the Demon King. He's at almost 10 million. Can we get the KO? No, not quite. Alright. Oh, okay. So here he is once again. Our final try. He's putting in all, Shenron, I wish to win, is what we're saying.
Grandpa, I'm gonna go get some food.
I just can't interrupt that, you know what I mean? It's just so good. Okay, so let's drop... Did anyone else see that? Anyone else see that? No way, the Demon King coming in clutch. Anyone else see what he just did right there? He changed that bomb into a tech orb. The GOAT right there. Now, it did lock us out of the active skill, but we don't want to be using that too early anyway. Let's drop... Let's just float him off, yeah. Let's get the 6. And then get the 8. So Demon King Piccolo, he may be evil, but when we put him together, the DB Saga stick together, right? He might be evil, but he sees where DB Saga and he says, hey, let me help out a little bit, Down goes Colonel Silver, yeah. Ooh, and here comes LR Boma. Okay, so we're up against... do you know what? I'm just going to search this guy up. I have no idea who I'm looking for, but if I go for the Red Ribbon Army, we're going to find him eventually. Let's drop this, because Boomer's going to be a liability. That AGL one. Let's grab the 7 for you. Boost the allies. We got the 5. So, let's see. What are we looking for? Oh, this is Major Metallotron. Yeah. Okay. Nice. So he's an android. Okay. Yeah. Muscle Tower. I remember that. So this is Major Metallotron. Nice. So I just completely forgot this guy's name. It's like he's just so forgettable, There's others, right? Like General Blue, Commander Silver, there's Commander Red, but like Major Metallotron, who's gonna remember him? Okay. Here comes Yamcha, nice. And dude, it's like we're doing nothing. You know what I mean? It's like we did an entire turn of just straight zeros. Is this not just like kind of sad for you? Like just a little bit? Like a tiny bit? You're thinking, damn, we're really doing nothing. Demon King Piccolo in slot 1. You think he's going to handle this? Next to this guy, perhaps. Now you might be thinking, why is there a difference in links? Because I decided on this last minute, right? I was sort of like, okay, we can try a DB Saga type team. And the Demon King, I didn't think to link level him until just now. It's so sad. You know, I'll always remember you training in the clouds. But I didn't think to do that. So my Demon King Piccolo, they're not looking the hottest in terms of links. We did do the others, like Path Power Kid Goku. He was done way before that. Bulma, she was done. Bunny Bulma, we finished her off in the training in the clouds. I think that's it. But we're seeing a 14 million from this guy. Now, floating him is never a good idea, but I do want to keep the Demon Kings together, because I feel like that could be a good rotation. Okay, so we drop the 7, get the 10 right here. It doesn't really matter what we do, because he's going to go down here anyway. Get this for Mai. So, we're taking double digits right here. I don't think he's even supered. I don't really know what these guys are doing. So, 26. Yeah. Pretty good number. Now, remember, mine is only 69%. If you've got yours rainbowed, maybe you can give this team a try. And who knows how it's going to work out. Probably have better luck than me. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have brought the Demon Kings together, huh? Bulma's going to have to pull through for us. The dodge. Let's stand by with the king right here. Okay, very good RNG with the orbs, honestly. And then we grab this for you. So the instant super, we are going to dodge this though. Damn. Well, there you go. I guess it's over. We couldn't quite win. Where is this? Yeah. Stage 3 with 4 DB Saga category characters. Now, of course we didn't have to bring in the full squad. And we did lose because of that. But let's bring up the team builder. Path to Power Kid Goku. What do we say? We died over and over again. But he does look like he's good, right? You run him on a team that isn't DB Saga, and maybe you're going to be surviving a couple of these hits, right? Maybe you're going to be living. But like DB Saga as a whole, the Kid Goku and Chi-Chi, they are there, right? But I do feel like we do need like a few more, because Kid Goku, Kid Chi-Chi, Path to Power Kid Goku, that's 3 right there. If you're willing to, maybe Bunny Bulma for the dodge, Mai for the dodge as well, and LR Bulma because she's supporting. But like, I don't know, DB Saga ain't the greatest right now, but this Path to Power Kid Goku, he's good. We saw his impact. We saw some good numbers from our DB Saga allies. We saw some good, tanking of normals, right? Bunny Bulma did, give up a few times. But, yeah. The one thing I can say is that if it were up to me, I probably wouldn't have easy A'd this guy right now. It does give us another option. But then again, it's like he doesn't have the same name. But they kind of fixed that by making him a floater. Plus, this is supposed to be a DB Saga celebration, so it does make sense because there's pretty much no one else. Because Bulma, it's too early, and like they brought back Roshi because he's also DB Saga, So it does fit the theme. But I don't know. Let's just say that. He's good though. He's very good. I'll see you in the next one.